We are live, I think. You let me know if we are live. I have multiple screens up here. Are we live? We're live here on YouTube. We're live here on Instagram. I'm trying to work double screens. Mommy and daughter are going mad downstairs. We're not being broken into or anything. So I'm going to dilly-dally between those on Instagram, which are on my phone over here. This is what the scene looks like. So I have all my notes here about the top 10, the gifts guide, and the giveaway prizes. So I'll try not miss a beat on this dodgy little tripod here. Any questions, stick them in the box below. There are post-its where you can't see any customer GDPR information, so we're all good. If you're on the old YouTube, you might be seeing most of my face here because I'm more concerned maybe with people on Instagram, because this is all about the giveaway on Instagram where we've hit 5K, 5,000. I think we're like 5,030 people or something. So thanks to everyone who's joined. Waterville Murph, I came across you on Big Break years and years ago, and I was like, that lad is nuts. Great crack. And I've followed you ever since. Danny Watt, Howard Things. So if you like what I do on Instagram or whatever, gutsy, championes, once a Rocky, always a Rocky. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to let people realize the live is happening. We're only 57 minutes late. If you have any general questions for me, stick them in the chat. Yes, Murph. Yes, Waterville, my faves. It's up there. Off the record. My favorite golf course is just because Mr. Murphy's here. I hope you're back for Christmas. If you're not, shout out to you over in the States. The number one on the planet, Royal Portrush. Well, we'll do Irish golf courses, Royal Portrush. No beating it. Number two is Adair. Number three is Waterville. And then Lynch, then Tralee. That is mine. Michelle, welcome home. I know you're at home for Christmas. Some great content Michelle putting out. And I'm just waiting for her to set up academies in Ireland so I can bring my little daughter on. Otherwise, I will move over, Michelle. And don't tell my wife. Who else is here? Aldian. I think Aldian has followed me with a very long time. Brendan McCarthy. Ballyliffin. Jesus. Oh, you're making it very hard for me. The old links in Ballyliffin. It just got, I was at the Home Internationals are being held there next year. So big shout out to all my friends in Ballyliffin. I hope you liked all the pictures from there back in August. I do have a chat coming out. They'll be in January. I know I'm holding on to these chats from my trip around the north and in through Donegal a little bit. But I'm waiting for the time to right. I think the time to listen to those will be January, when people are planning their own trips for 2022. So they're going out there. Alex Murphy, number one fan here too, buddy. Big fan of you. YouTube. Kingdom is here on YouTube. The Kingdom guys over in Canada are here on YouTube. If you guys are on both platforms, that would be hilarious. Hilarious. We have 17 people watching on the Instagram. We'll keep Old Head Dan. I've never played it. So I'm only going to rank places I've played. But it is on the hit list for next year. I'll head down there with Mr. Murray, and Mr. Murray comes up in the gift guide. Any questions about gifts? Or if you want to put like gifts that you're looking to buy other people, golfing friends, or maybe there's people on here who don't play golf. If you don't play golf and you're on live, stick it in the comments. YouTube don't have as nice a background. They see all the wardrobes over here. We'll get going in 2 minutes. Right, we'll try and get this up to 25 people over here, and we can do both. Why not? Hey, good stuff, Kingdom boys. Yeah. So if people have any questions about gifts, let me know. I have some recommendations here, and maybe pop in if you don't have any questions. Pop in like the craziest stuff or like the worst golf gift. How many people get that? Fucking put it around the toilet seat, toilet base, putting bullshit. How many people I've gotten it like 4 times in my life. I'm looking good on both platforms. I'm looking better on the Instagram because there's a dodgy little webcam I have here. Before I get stuck into the gift guide, people here on live, maybe people watching afterwards, that my picture of Adair right? It goes wider than that to spread across the two screens here. I'm going to put that up on Paddy Tart's Golf Shop as a free download. If anyone wants a Dare Manor background, and remind me to do it. Alex Murphy, when's our big match? When you have enough in your bank account, buddy, to transfer the money? All right. Let's get stuck into this the giveaway. Gift guide first. Let's get stuck in. Before I get into the list, I obviously work with a couple of brands. Not work with them. It's kind of a win-win situation. I don't get paid for any of this shit, right? The only thing I get paid for is when you guys and girls get a hat. And there's still some there. We sold them if they paid for themselves, and it's around 20 or so of these hats left. Anthony Garrahy, OG Le Hinch. Yeah, so the only thing I get paid for is when you buy a hat. But I do affiliate, I suppose you could say, with Druids and with Seed Golf, who both supported me from day dot back in 2018-19, back when I actually did YouTube videos and not throwing up lives. So yeah, obviously go to them. Okay. If you're getting something from Druids, Climate 2.0 jacket. I think I have one here. I have my one here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this is the fresh one in. Fresh one in. I'm going to send it off to the embroiderers next. You've got lovely padding here, and then stretchy sleeves. Because I don't like long sleeves, I pull them up a bit. Where's the what's in the bag? Maybe a video soon, Alex. So Climate 2 jacket from Druids is always my favourite. I've got 4 of them now. It's the same as Climate 2 vest, so I make a decision on the first day as to which I'll wear. It's a squeaky chair. That's what the noises are. And yeah, from Seed, obviously the golf balls. I've been using them for nearly 3.5 years, 4 years now. I use the Seed 2, and there is a dozen of them in the giveaway later on. Yeah, coded almost. The ones in the giveaway do have a dodgy podcast logo on them, so that's to be dealt with in a little bit. KNG, these hats are all right. Hit to paddytalksgolf.com to pick yourself up one. There's still free shipping available worldwide. So pick up 2 or 3 to save on shipping to Canada. Sorry about that, if you get that reference. What I'm going to say, how do I ship them? In boxes. And I also spend a lot of money. The shipping doesn't even cover the shipping to international. So hats go on globally on that shipping free code. What do you have to put in? I forget what you have to put in. I don't remember what you have to put in. I think it's still like Black Friday or something like that. It's on a post on Instagram a while ago. Yeah, they'll be going to cost those hats if they go outside the UK and Ireland, and shipping won't even cover it. But that's right. Just want to get some quality products. My logo on it, Imperial hats. I ain't going to know. What's the Chinese online warehouse manufacturing place? I don't know. I ain't going to Vietnam for these lads. Yeah, so Seed golf balls, obviously, but aside from the golf balls, and before we're going to do the actual list, Tobin, I'm obviously feeling better if I can talk this much. Loads of Lemsip tablets, not the sachets, the tablets. The Seed putting bundle. If not the bundle, if they're out of stock, then definitely the putting green. Class. I'm looking at it over here and debating about will I take it out. Will I take it out and show you? Give us a load of thumbs ups, emojis, if I should take out the putting mat and show you. And it comes with putting gates, really, really class. Really, really class. Putting mat is good and heavy, so it rolls out. You don't need to put weights down on it like you do with other put out mats. And even with the putter mat I had in the past. And it's just lovely. It's lovely length. There's markings on it. I love it, obviously. I was gifted it. The putting bundle is, I think, maybe 40 quid, maybe 50 quid, but it's class. And it comes in a carry bag, so like it's not just rolled up and thrown under a bed. It sits nicely in the corner. I've got a couple thumbs up. If I get 2 more thumbs ups, I'll take it out. But let's get stuck in. Let's get stuck into the gift guide. And in no particular order, I'll cut and paste this one to the bottom so that I mention it last, because this is my number one thing to buy all time. And it is, I think it's about €100 in your local pro shop, and your local good pro shop will have it. We have a couple more thumbs ups. I'll get the putting mat. 1 second. All right. This is the bag. Putting mat. I keep the couple of golf balls on the top there for putting with. And it rolls up nicely. Right? Rolls up nicely in here. I won't take it out because I literally do not have the space to do so. But yeah, seedgolf.com. Sure you'll pick that up. And it does come with a little, he's thought of everything, Dean. He's thought of everything. And this little packet here is your gates. And this is like some bond shit he's got going on. So these are the gates. And they click in. Look at that. They click in, so it's all like modular. And there's your gate. There we go. So they look nicely on your putting green, and it all stacks up real nice into the like carrier bag thing. So yeah, really portable. There you go. Seed putting mat. Not on the list. Not on the gift guide, because that'd be biased, and I want to be like brand agnostic, right? So if you can snag one, snag one. And Druids wise, again, because it'll be biased to be on the list, Climate 2 jacket, if not everything else on the website. Okay, let's get stuck in. Gift guide. Any questions, or if you want me to elaborate on other things on the gift guide, let me know. Okay, number 10, golf lesson. Get your friend a golf lesson, get yourself a golf lesson. Dara Ralph, how are things? Congratulations on the new baby. Hope we're all healthy. Get a lesson. It's like 30 quid. 30 quid is the minimum for your dad, or for your wife, or for whoever. There's loads of get into golf programs for kids and ladies and girls and those of, autism and everything. It's all going on. Golf for all. So a golf lesson would be like 30 quid, or a block of 3, or maybe even a block of 5 if you go to the right pro for like €100. Bring your local neighborhood friendly golf pro. Ideally PGA affiliated to do that. Dave Bailey, how are things, my friend? Everyone go follow Dave Bailey. Everyone go follow Dave Bailey. What a gent. Second on the list, there's some great new Irish apparel companies out there, 4Leaf and Duck Hook. I veered towards Duck Hook because their content is just so good. Ender from P2 Grips. He's on the gift guide, folks. Get yourself a P2 grip. Changed my world. Changed my world. All my putters have them. My 3 putters have them. I go for the Reflex Tour, blacked out. The core tour version. So yeah, Duck Hook. I kind of veer towards them because the content is class. Their YouTube channel, some really good stuff on there. I don't have any of it. I just love what they're doing. I'm going to pick some up myself this Christmas. I only saw this a couple of weeks ago. It's too late to pick this up for Christmas, but maybe for the new year or for birthdays is Vios, Vios. Vios is in I was, or I will be. Vios, Smoke Kenealach. Irish, Smoke Kenealach, P2 Army, baby. Vios, and it tastes like a bucket list print with stamps, and it's framed you hanging up, and you can be custom made, or it can be the top 20 or top 25 in Ireland by their listings. And it's a really spectacular gift. The print is €120, or to be framed is about 200. But it's a really engaging gift that you can have if you get to play them all in a year. Great, and then it's a memoir of that journey, or it might take a little longer, and it's always there as something to aspire to. It's a really, really ingenuitive idea, Cork man. So yeah, I'll be sure to try and share all these links. Or I definitely shared all these type of products before. Anto, another legend, has joined. Another on the list, gift guide, is a 4-golf fitting. Yes, you can get fitting with your PGA Golf Pro, and they're really good. Yes, you can get fit in the high street retail places, and the McGurks of this world, the American Golf and whatever. My place to go is 4Golf. I'm a qualified engineer myself, so I have a lot of respect and appreciation for how they build clubs and the way they go about things, and the customer service, especially. Ross McGuire, met him in the shop the other day. How we doing, Ross? So yeah, a 4Golf fitting, it'll be 100 quid, and you're paying for their experience, and you're paying for the service, and you're paying for the build and the zero tolerance workshop. And I feel the difference. I really, really do. I've had clubs made to measure before, from Nike in America, from the Nike oven. Not as good as what I'm playing now in the build quality. So that's another one on the gift guide, is a 4Golf fitting voucher. and that can be £100, or that can be a bit more if you want to pay for the whole thing. Philip Caffela Golf and Niels McGlynn, two more legends on the scene. My child, if you can hear my child downstairs, I should sit back because YouTube is here, and YouTube only sees the side of my face. But maybe soon, and I need to wrap this up because Sophie's getting a bit tired downstairs. Carkyo, my man. Couple of quick ones on the gift guide. Pels Golf Academy is €195. It's 6 hours of coaching and free lunch. A no-brainer. Leo and Dara, big shout out. Dara, no one's ever found a guy with his own head. We've timed out in a dare there. I like that back, please. There we go. If you don't have 195 or whatever quid to spend on an academy, then get the Pels putting shooter. It's like 25 or 30 quid. Leo got a prize. He already has a prize. His girlfriend said yes, and they're now engaged. So that's the prize Leo got already this Christmas. Another gift that a lot of people don't even think about is green fees. Green fees range from €25 for the likes of Corbis and everything, might be 35, up to whatever you want to pay. It's like 500 quid if you're paying the Adares, or if you're going up north and paying £200 or £250 for the Port Rushes or this world. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Get some green fees. I recommend Corbless, 20 to 25, 35 quid. European Club is, I think it's €80. They have an open day running this winter. Carton House is in around 100. They might have GOI rate. Castle Gregory down in Kerry, I think it's 20 quid for 9 holes. Or how you doing, Leo? Or Tangs. Or 35 quid for 18, and Dukes is like 80 quid. And that's what I'd be doing there. Something on the gift guide that I thought I'd never need is a Bushnell Phantom 2, which the only reason I was able to go around the North of Ireland golf courses was with that and the app that accompanies it. I think it's €90, might be €120. It was gifted to me, not by the brand. The lads are big fans of Father Ted. We leave them at it for the crack. Yeah, the Bushnell Phantom 2, I think it's €99 maybe. It's unreal. It's unreal. David Rock, the man who put me on the journey to get better, back in Celbridge back in the day. Welcome. A couple more on the gift guide. A Trackman gapping session. This should be like €40, maybe €60, depending where you go. You should be able to go to your local PGA Pro for that. You definitely get it down at Carton House at the GOI Academy. Nails, you might let me know the price of it if you're still here. I think it's about 40 quid for half an hour. Maybe you might sneak an extra 10 or 15 minutes on it. That's really to find out how far you hit everything. Any course on Craggy Island. Craggy Island is in Kilfenora in County Clare, so the closest golf course would be The Hinge. The Hinge is on Craggy Island. Golf Ireland. Yes, sir. The Golf Ireland Academy. That's why I don't work for Golf Ireland, because I'd never get the terminology right. Paul, to keep McCabe, how are things? Correct, Leo. I'm going to win half these prizes. The next thing, a golfer or a friend of yours who's a golfer who will not say no to ever is a pair of new golf shoes. And for me, that's FootJoy. Not sponsored, not gifted. I just love. I've tried them all. I've tried the Under Armours and the Pumas and whatever else. You can't go wrong with FootJoy. Can you send us on a Paddy Talks at you? You send me on the money for one and I'll send on you one, Carl. That's how this works. Yeah, transaction. Golf shoes, and it's the FootJoy Classic range, which I think are between 150 and maybe 200 quid. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I like the SLs, the Pro SLs. Class. If your friend or your dad or your golfing partner or other loves practicing, alignment sticks, 25 quid. If they're into golf, they'll appreciate the alignment sticks, believe it or not. €60 off peak for a Trackman gapping session in the Golf Ireland Academy. Thank you, Nails. And also available in Golf Ireland, since before he pitches it, is clinics and golf lesson packages and group sessions. So get on to Nilers, and get onto them. Keith Ford, welcome, my friend. Echo shoes are the cat's ass. I'm assuming that's not the dog's bollocks. So I'm assuming it's the opposite of that. The number one thing on the gift guide, is one of these. And that is a Gtech hand warmer. And there's a battery in here that you charge up. And you put it around your waist like a 90s bump bag. And then in here is a bar that you hold on to because it's like sitting in a snug on a warm evening by the fire. I wore this in Corbless, I wore it on I've had mine a year, and it is class. 99 euros, I think. They definitely have them in a couple of golf clubs over the last month or so. I've seen them popping up. Nace, Millicent, and as far afield as Ross's Point. Does it come in pink? It does, Leo. I'm pretty sure it comes in pink. So that's the gift guide. That is the gift guide. When it comes to the giveaway, and the reason I was late is because I wanted to have it as a random picker, right? I wanted to have it as a random picker. And there's no app for that. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to try and load up my Instagram page on the laptop here. It sure would edit. You should get one. And Greg should get one, and everybody should get one. I'm going to load up Instagram here. And I'm going to attempt to scroll through all my followers and make it fair. All right. So I'm just going to type in Instagram because there's no like random picker for your followers. There's random pickers for like commenting on a post and all that bollocks. But it is a Gtech apparel hand warmer. And if you look at the NFL, all the NFL players wear them. That's a little pouch because they'll be freezing when they're playing football. And then they throw it around to their lower back and they'll be sticking their arms into it. So when you're playing golf, I flip it around and you don't even feel it there. It's light as a feather. Gtech. There you go. Tell them Paddy sent you. Pints of Guinness are always a suitable gift. So yeah, my profile is up here. And I'm going to do my best to scroll through the 5,041 followers and make this as fair as possible. Right. So I'm going to load up thousands and thousands and thousands here. Perfect. And we have a few to give away. So we've GX golf gloves to give away. GX, look at that. They're class. They're lovely. They're very, very durable, very, very soft. They're not kangaroo leather. They're Cambretta. The best. So we're going to give them away first. And who are they going to go away to? Let's scroll, and I look here so you know I'm not messing. I'm just going to move the mouse, and it's on Brian Jacobs. Brian Jacobs Golf. So I'm going to make a note of that here. The GX Golf Clubs go to Brian at Brian Jacobs Golf. I think Brian only started following me last week. I think they're going to America, so this could be an expensive trip to the post office. So next is a dozen. Where is that? A dozen of the Seed golf balls, the C2s that I play with, the Pro Plus, with the podcast logo on them. So I'm going to keep scrolling, and just so it's active. Keep scrolling up and down, down. I'm just going to look so I can load up some more. Yeah, there we go. Load up some more. And now I look. And that's gone to Kieran Fleming 09. So Kieran Fleming gets the golf balls. What course have I played in May? It's coming in on YouTube. I haven't. That's next step. That's next May. Cairn. C-A-R-N-E. Cairn golf links. Hope you do that with some followers too. Gonna crack this on a Friday night. Should I get a beer? Get a beer, Greg. Get 3 beers. I'm only going to be 5 minutes. Then we're all going for beer. Okay, the seed golf balls are going to Kieran Fleming. Kieran _Fleming 09. So all you're getting DMs later on. I'll just be trying to bed. Now the big one. I'll wait on the big one. I'll do the stand bag last. Yeah, I'll do the stand bag last. So next are some Drew's hats. Unopened. Some Drew's hats. So 2 winners, 2 quick winners. Let's go. I'm just going to go to the scroll bar. I've got Mark Sheehan. How are things? Just grabbing the scroll bar now to go a bit lower and a bit lower and a bit lower. There we go. I'm going to load up a couple thousand more. Right. Am I looking? Austin Kelly, OG from Cliffornora. How are you, Austin? I'll be home the week after next. May hop into Nagels or Lenan's at 12 noon because they'll be closed by 5. Okay, I just want to find where I was on the scroll bar. Lovely. Not going to look. 2 quick ones. The first one is Cathal Keane. Mr. Cathal Keane gets 1 hat. Mr. Cathal Keane. I got that right. And we'll keep scrolling. And now. And Gary J. White. They both get a hat. Well done, lads. Hat. Gary J. White. Okay. We have a P2 4-leaf. How are you, boys? You've got your shout out already in the gift guide. Welcome. How are things? I need to do some more scrolling now. And this is for the R2 or the P2 R2 and the P2 grip, right? And they retail at around 35 to 45 euros, depending where you go. Go on, I think they're around 30 quid. End them if we still here might set me right. Not going to look. Let's go on to Kira O'Riordan 11. Great. We have a female winner at last. Kira O'Riordan 11 gets that. Next prize is a Gimme Golf hat and glove sent through to from the boys. Look at that for packaging. There's your golf glove, red leather again. And the hats are pretty slick. Not as nice as mine. I have to say that. But yeah, they're still decent though. So I'll take off the Imperial. I have a hat here today. I won't wear it, but you get an idea. They're pretty good. I love the logos. Gimme Golf. Who's that going to go to? Hat and glove. Hat and glove. Who are we going to go to? I'll scroll up and load a few more followers. A few more. There we go. I think I've all 5,000 nearly loaded now on that list. Up and down the scroll bar. Up and down the scroll bar. Up and down the scroll bar. For proof, I am going up and down the scroll bar. Up and down. That little box there is all the followers. Up and down the scroll bar. Oh. This tripod is flimsy out. Up and down the scroll bar. And now, Dean Saunders, AF Golf Coach Dean, gets the Gimme Golf hat at AF Golf Coach Dean. Now, we have a 2-ball at Craddockstown is next. I need to hurry on because I don't want to miss bedtime. I might have missed it. I don't think Shane Carey. Oh, we're still up. So we'll scroll down, just load up a couple of more and go. 2-ball in Craddockstown goes to Luke Cunningham. Well done, Luke. 2-ball in Craddockstown. Luke. I'm careful how I spell this. GHXM_, who gets that 2-ball to Craddockstown. The next one, and we've 3 more prizes, I think. We have 3 more prizes. We have a 4-ball at the Heritage, which is worth like 350 quid. And what club has the best pint of Guinness? Lahinch. Followed closely by Tralee. Waterford was ahead of Tralee. I didn't have one in Royal County Down. I had one in Portrush. It was fine. Ballyliffin. They're the top 4 or 5, yeah. Laytown, Bettystown. Speaking of which, Laytown, Bettystown. 4-ball there too. So we're going to do Carton House first and then Laytown, Bettystown. Let's get this done. Sorry to everyone on YouTube. This is a half an hour wasted of your life, maybe in a live stream where you can't really see what's going on. I'll try and use something like Streamware or some box so you can all share my screen and all that kind of jazz. But done is better than perfect is something I'm learning. Here we go. Down. Okay, loaded there now. This is for Laytown, Bettystown. Kenneth Stanley. Kenneth_Stanley. Laytown, Bettystown is what I said. Kenneth _Stanley_ gets the Laytown, Bettystown, and then we'll move swiftly on and we'll keep scrolling. This is Carton House. Is it Carton House? No, the Heritage. Sorry, the Heritage. So we're going to give a 4-ball to the Heritage. I'm just going to scroll. And we've got Barry 0 Regan. Barry 0 Regan and Barry 0 Regan. And the last prize is a biggie. It's 130 euros worth, and it's a Druids Camo golf stand bag. It's upstairs in the attic because it's been there like 2 months since I bought it. I didn't get it for free or nothing. I bought it. Vinny Ladigan, how you doing, buddy? Long time since I was passing on those through balls. So you can go on and pop a pint over there for an ASGA club. Welcome. We must grab a game of golf next time you're about. Let's go. Druids golf bag. Mark McGrath, Jack Hennessy, the Lahinch OGs are in the house. Will they get the Druids golf bag? We're going to scroll. And then I'm going to look away. I just want to load up as many people as possible. We'll try and find a better way of doing this. We might just do it on a giveaway post next time. But you can see the giveaways are fucking decent. Sorry for my French, but it is. We'll emphasize how good these giveaways are. I am going to keep going. Okay, we have plenty of people loaded now. We have enough people that loaded now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mouse and move. Alison Fahy, you are the winner of a Druids golf bag. At Alison Fahy. And just for the fun, how far away am I sending this bag? Private profile, so I need to follow Alison Fahy back. So if Alison doesn't accept that by Christmas Day, right, we'll come on here and we'll give away the bag to somebody else. Because sometimes private profiles wouldn't accept it from some dodgy fucker like me. So Alison, you have until Christmas Day, right? Christmas Eve. We'll do Christmas Eve. Alison Fahy is until Christmas Eve, as with everyone, to claim their prize. I'll DM everyone. I'll message on their latest post. You've won a prize. DM me so I can send it to you. And if they don't reply by Christmas Eve, I will do another live next Christmas Eve and give away the prizes which haven't been picked, haven't been accepted. All right? All fair? Finders keepers? All right. That has been 32 minutes. I told my wife it would be 30 minutes, but it took me 25 minutes to set all this up because I couldn't find a proper random generator. So I have to go and mend those bridges because I'm gone an hour. But it's been fun. It has been fun. So if you've enjoyed what I do, please hit follow. There is a load of podcasts going out in the next 10 days. There'll be a podcast out early next week from Northwest. Then we're going to get stuck into the rap series. We have rap series with Lauren Walsh, Chris Selfridge, David Ruddy, Conor O'Rourke, all past people who've been on the podcast. Who else do we have? We have Dean from Seed, telling about his year and growth and how the brand is growing and what's next to come. And Kevin Holland from Druids Golf to give us through their growth story and how they're working with so many influencers and stuff online. Gary Beadle, most recently, is now a Druids Golf ambassador. So, I believe Brian McFadden has some big involvement in the band in the brand as well. Who else do we have? We have Chris Selfridge, Lauren Walsh, the two guys, and many more. Derek Murray from Four Golf. It's been a challenging year logistically for golf. And my wife has joined, which means it's time for me to go. I wanted downstairs. And it's been fun. It's great to give away free stuff. I enjoy doing it. So I hope you all pick up on the prizes for those people that won. And we'll love you and leave you. And thank you very much. People on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the side of my face. We'll do it again soon. End stream. And be good. Thank you very much. Thanks for following. Thanks for listening to all my carrying on. Plenty of content to come next year. Slán, have a Merry Christmas. Nice.